Mic test.
Mic test.
Ah,
Can you hear
ah,
me?
Okay, hello Maria.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm really, really good. It's nice weather and I'm feeling great.
Okay, it's good. So I have a couple of questions today.
Okay.
So are you ready to answer?
Of course.
Okay. So first question. Oh, so where is the dress from?
So many people, okay, 3 people
Okay.
asked this question. It's originally from H&M, but I bought it from my friend because it did not fit her. And then we made some modifications, like we put these things here to support the belt because the belt kind of makes the dress fit me better. And then she put this here so that the neckline would not be as deep. It's linen blend, the material, so it's really breathable and nice material. It's collaboration collection with some designer whose name I forgot. Sorry.
So I like it. It looks like tree. Pineapple tree. Okay, next questions. So how can a man conquer your heart?
You should know.
Me? How can I know?
Anyway,
Just tell me.
there are 2 things that I appreciate in a man a lot. And the first thing is confidence. So someone who has ambitions and someone who knows who they are as a person. And secondly, I like to laugh. So if a man can make me laugh, that's the best.
Who asked you this question? Who?
Actually, I don't know who that person is, but
Okay. Okay, next. So where do you get your style inspiration?
I think everywhere. I walk on the street, I see a movie, I see a music video, just everything around me gives me style inspiration. And I actually love this question because I love talking about fashion and my style, even though my style is not that special yet.
So next. So if you could bring one aspect of Japanese culture to Korea, so what would it be?
One thing I really get frustrated with in Korea is that plans can change many times and very quickly. And I feel like in Japan, I don't remember even one instance where some institution like school or even my friends made a plan which was really important and then we suddenly changed it. Like I don't remember even one instance like that. So in Japan, when people make plans and when they organize something, they usually follow the plan very closely, and I think that makes it easier for everyone. But in Korea, I think people's opinions about things change very quickly, and that's why they even change plans while the plan is in motion already, and that can create a little bit of hassle. So that's definitely something that I would bring from Japan. Are you judging me?
Of course not. Okay, next question. So Maria, tell about your experience as a KGSP student.
I don't even know where to start. I guess I should start from the application process. It was honestly one of the most stressful things in my whole entire life. And I think the application process itself is a test about how serious are you about studying in Korea. It included everything from submitting documents to medical examination, and then my documents were forwarded to universities, and there were so many steps. And then I got accepted and I came to Korea, and the first year was just language studies. I think the language school experience was amazing, but there was pressure to pass TOPIK examination and get level 3, which in the end didn't turn out to be as difficult as I thought, but it did stress me out a lot for the first 6 months of being in Korea. But already in language school I made really good memories. Then I started my master's, and After the first week studying my master's, I just cried. I just cried because I hadn't studied my major before in my home country. So when I came to Korea, it was the first time that I studied my major. Even though all my studies were in English, I could not understand anything at first. It was a really tough learning process, but definitely now that I graduated this August, I would say that it was all worth it. I learned a lot. All in all, it has been a very big learning process, but also full of great memories with new friends. Has been definitely worth the sweat and tears as well. So if you have a chance, you should definitely look up information about KGSP online and try to apply. There are so many videos about the application process of KGSP on YouTube and a lot of information online. I would suggest look at those first. But yeah, for all future KGSP students, I wish you the best of luck.
So how do you make your hair so soft?
I'm sorry to say, but it's naturally like that. I don't do anything with it. I use whatever shampoo I have. I use whatever conditioner. The current ones that I use are gifts from the guy who cut my hair, and that video is gonna be my next upload, so stay tuned for that to see how a Korean hairdresser cuts my hair. So I just use whatever. I think I naturally just have decent hair.
So you like your hair, right?
Yeah.
Next question. So what is your favorite brand for bags?
Great question, because I only recently got into luxury brands. One brand that I like is older Gucci. The older designs I like more than the new ones, just saying. And then I would have to say my ultimate favorite bag brand is YSL. Their bags are very sophisticated and a little bit like simple, the designs. I think their designs are that kind that never goes out of style because the simplicity of the designs. And that's something I want in a luxury bag. If I'm gonna buy a really expensive bag, it needs to last me a lifetime. I don't want to change my mind about it because it goes out of style later. Do you know anything? Do you know YSL? Saint Laurent.
YG? So next question. So what's your skin type and what's your skincare routine?
My skin type, I think I have a combination skin, but my skin is not sensitive at all. I can use a lot of harsh products like retinol, stuff like that, without any problems. My skincare routine goes like this. Hi everyone. So I'm gonna start with my morning routine. Actually, this is my cleanser, but actually, usually I don't wash my face with a cleanser in the morning. However, sometimes I do, so I just put it here. It's by Botanic Heal. It's the anti-dust glue foam cleanser. I really like it. The next step are these daily one-step pore clear pads, but I don't use these every morning, maybe like twice a week. They're by It Fair. I got them originally to promote on Instagram, but I do actually like them. Next up are my toners. I have used the Istri on the right before, and I used the Lab one for the first time. I'm finishing up the bottle. The Lab one is, the consistency is a lot lighter than the Istri, but I like them both. Both work really well. Next up, some antioxidants. So this is from The Ordinary, which I love. It's the resveratrol 3% plus ferulic acid 3%. Yeah, magic for your skin. The next step is a moisturizer, which is also from The Ordinary. Yeah, it's a good moisturizer. The last step in the morning routine is obviously my sunscreen, which is from Singmolnara, and it's for both face and body. It's like a nice 2-in-1. Then the night routine. Okay, I usually use Botanic Heal's cleansing balm, but this Vanilla Co's Glean Zero was on sale, so here we are. After I remove my makeup with the cleansing balm, I do double cleanse. Okay, so this Bring Greens Yulmu Pore Clay Pack is honestly one of the best products I have. I use it maybe once a week. After this, my skin is just reborn. And then again, toners. Next up is the Ordinary's Retinoid 5% in Squalane. Retinoid might not be for everyone, but it's definitely for me. The last step in my night routine is the Ordinary's Rosehip Seed Oil. I just pat it on and go to sleep.
Okay, last question. What calms you down when you're angry?
Good question, because I have a very bad temper. I think you're testing me. I think the first thing I try to do when I'm angry and I need to calm down is ask myself, is this worth like yelling over? Is this really worth throwing a fit over? If I get angry, like if I really get angry, I'm also loud, very loud. Okay, for example, if I have a fight with someone and I need to calm down after that, I think I eat and then I might watch like Netflix or something. I have to like give myself a tap on the shoulder because I've come a long way since my childhood. In my childhood, I could not control myself at all. Zero. Chill. Zero. And now, somehow, I can. So, props to myself for anger management.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you. Thank you to my wonderful cameraman and interviewer. So, this is my first video that I'm ever uploading on YouTube, and maybe it's a bit awkward still, but I'm gonna do my best to shoot beautiful and funny stuff for you. And thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like it, you can share it with your friends, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, you can give me feedback, what you liked, what you didn't like, and I hope to see you in the next video. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.